Let me get your names. Hi, you guys. Sophie. Oh, my goodness. Let me get your names. Hi, you guys. I am having an issue. So, oh, darn it. Give me a little bit. Oh my goodness, it is so warm. I have to get the fan going too. I'm dying. It was freezing. We had the heat on yesterday. Let's get this fan going. Okay. This. This. Okay. Can we turn on monetization, please? Turn this on. Turn it on. Save. Yes. Okay. Woo, boy. I am out of breath. I've just been running all over the place. Oh, no, I don't want that. Wait, that one. Okay. We have this. We have this. I have some water. I have a giant moon that's going to rise. I'm going to see it here outside my window soon. Cannot wait. You guys, this is the full moon we've been waiting for. It's so amazing. Let's see. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. Hello, how are you? Sorry for the delays. I am so happy and grateful that my son is no longer working that horrible 3:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. shift, but it's been a huge adjustment during the day with people in the house because, you know, I can't find things get turned off. I feel like his body's been taken over by someone or something, and he's like fake. I love that we have this, especially this full moon in Scorpio. I hope you guys are enjoying this full moon in Scorpio. This is the full moon that we have been waiting for. If you've been following my channel, and welcome newbies, all of you that have been returning, just so you know, I do the Scorpio and astrology just a little different. You just need to follow along with the story. You'll be fine. But I started this channel back in May 2019, almost 2 years ago. It's been since that time. Mars has not been in Cancer since. And Mars is a huge player in everything that is going on right here. So first, I just want to say, I know the classical astrology, you know, the Mars and Cancers, and it's weak, it's in detriment. It's you guys, it just follows by new rules. But here's the thing. Mars and Cancer, that's the mama bear. That is defending home. These are your defenses. This is your gut instinct. You know something is up. And this is you willing to defend that. Don't let anyone talk you into Mars and Cancer is a big, terrible thing. No, if we did not have Mars and Cancer, everyone just would be whiny, crying, and going to mom to fix everything. No, that we stand up and defend and fight for ourselves. We fight for what is critical to our home and our survival. It has everything to do with home. Our ancestors, karma. Oh boy. And karma, she is being served up on multiple silver platters. They're just coming out, in and out through that chef's kitchen door. Holy karma. I'm going to tell you why that is. This full moon, because we finally have Mars in Cancer after having Mars in Aries for 6 months last year, we haven't been able to get traction and get out of this rut and get our groove on and get going. It's been since I started my channel that we had Mars and Cancer. And that was in May 2019. And by the way, that was the worst possible chart I could have ever chosen to launch a channel. I'm just saying, I'm looking at it. I got a holy can opener eclipsed. All the bad stuff I ever talked about, I'm getting whacked so hard. So I had to laugh about that. But actually, this full moon, it's kind of like we got the green light and we can go as a nation. It actually goes back to 2018 because the North Node in Cancer, remember the nodes have to do with the eclipse points. The North Node, the new moon eclipses, where we're headed, the direction we're supposed to go, our futures, our fate, where we're going to go, was in Cancer from 2018 to 2020. So there's a lot of crap that happened between 2018 to 2020. There's the monster big fat eclipses are the reason why I started this channel in 2019. And then 2020, but wait, there's more, you guys. Not only do we have this, these monster eclipses from 2019 and the North Node going back to 2018. Now we're talking the Saturn Pluto conjunction, the crappy year of 2020. This did not get its new moon lunation until January. And all this time we had Saturn and Pluto, horrible, awful planets. They're not horrible, awful planets. It just was miserable, though. All that stuff happened in the sign of Capricorn in 2020. In 2021, we finally got the start. This is how we do it, Saturn, Pluto, when we have our new moon solar return, which had to be almost a year later. It said start in 2021. So, and Mars is opposite that. It's like the other side gets to play. Think about 2020 high. I mean, even since 2019, 2018, but especially 2020 being so horrible, awful with the start of the COVID lockdown, horrible management. Then George Floyd. We had Mars go retrograde. A horrible, awful summer. We had Amy Coney Barrett. I was very pleased to hear that they were bringing up about Louisville and Breonna Taylor, that being reopened, because Breonna Taylor, when they had the announcement for the policemen that there were going to be no charges, that was the same weekend of Ruth Bader Ginsburg's funeral. And right then is when Aries went retrograde. So now, yeah, there's a lot happening. So we're already hearing about that today on the eve day of the full moon. This isn't even an eclipse. Thank God. I don't think I can handle this. But think about that. With Breonna Taylor, and that wasn't announced today, and then that had to do when Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed, and then ACB, and then the election. And Don Julio got COVID, and then all of this happened while Mars was in Aries in its dominion. Well, Mars in Cancer is like, yoo-hoo, hello, I have something to say here. We are a nation. Our nation is a Cancerian nation. Now we get to defend ourselves and defend home. This is why everything has taken so long. We could never get traction. We could never get a grip. It was not our turn yet. Meanwhile, Don Julio, the glory of the Capricorn and the Saturn Pluto conjunction, and then the Saturn Jupiter and the blah, 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 blah. No wonder he felt like because he's the president, rules don't apply to him. No. It's like we're back at the drawing board. We're going to start here, 2018, through 2020, 2020, all this stuff. Nothing has been forgotten because Scorpio does not forget. Scorpio can see everything, and being a fellow water planet with Mars as her co-ruler, yeah, she knows where this energy needs to go. And the beautiful thing is that because Scorpio has a beautiful 120-degree angle to Cancer is 60 degrees from Taurus, it really harmonizes this difficult opposition of Scorpio opposite Taurus. This is like a saving grace. And plus then there's Neptune and Pisces over here, which is making things kind of dreamy and even that much more manageable. The difficult part is the one in Aquarius, but there's going to be a tension. And we might just have a full moon Scorpio tonight. No, it gets more intense with every passing day. Saturday, you guys be careful because that's when the sun conjuncts Uranus. It is going to get increasingly difficult. I love that Speaker Pelosi. Hello, who's her astrologer, you guys? Who is she? She has got to have one. She picked his speech. On Wednesday, the moon will be in Sagittarius. The United States is a rising Sagittarius. And it has to do with the law and our allies. I mean, it's just perfect. Now, I could go on and on and on and on and talk for days and days about this full moon because I'm be like, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And it's going to be very easy for me to jump all over the place with this. Just trust me. We got this. We totally got this. And the person, the entity so deserving of the karma of this full moon, we're seeing it happen already. I cannot even believe those sanctions that came out against Russia, the 22 people through the UK with Russia, South America, and Africa. Africa showed up, you guys, finally. If you've read some of those charges, it's really kind of stunning. And then the UK apparently made these sanctions in consultation with the United States of America. The last time I checked in with you guys, the Czech Republic and Poland got people out, ejected people, spies. In fact, the Czech Republic is kind of beating a drum like, hey, NATO, this is wrong. We need to stand together because, or the UN, because of what Russia did. They're so angry. And now we have more diplomats were expelled from Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia. And then today it's the UK. Oh, did I mention the Russia horoscope? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're getting their arses kicked. And I'm just going to have to save that for another video because it's really kind of stunning. It is really kind of stunning. Let me check in with you guys, and I want to jump right into these beautiful oracle cards I got just for today. These spoke to me at the store and said, do me for the full moon. Give all the signs their oracle card to keep in mind with this week. Into this week. Because the third quarter Aquarius, now that one has teeth, like Jaws type of teeth. From this back in, what is this, February 2020. Oh, man. So, again, this is lovely. You're going to feel the rush being able to move forward. But we need to keep our heads on a swivel and connected to our heads and our bodies connected to Earth. Okay? So, that is what we're going to do. How are you guys doing? Nice to see you. Oh, yes, please, thumbs up. That would be very nice. Oh, yeah, it is. This moon is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, go enjoy the full moon. Sky is, yes, gorgeous. Okay, there you guys are. Okay, so I have Rhonda, Sophie, Beth, and Martha. You guys, I'm going to do oracle cards for each sign, and then you guys are representing the whole. So I'll do not erase. Don't let me erase that, you guys. Okay. Where's my other? Okay. And so I don't miss any signs, because I kind of did that last time. Aries. Wait. I don't like how I wrote that. Okay. Virgo. Oh, Libra. Do one oracle and one tarot. So this is a very, 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 very busy full moon. This oracle cards. Okay, so this is by Kyle Gray. Angels and Ancestor oracle cards. As you guys know, I haven't used oracle cards, but these were just yelling at me, take me home, take me home, take me home. So that's what we did. So this is what to ponder, because so much stuff has happened since 2018, and this full moon is going to keep activating this entire month. Because, and then we have eclipses in May. We are just, things are shaking and rocking, and it's like I cannot even discriminate an eclipse click from the Mars Cancer to the Saturn Pluto to the Saturn Jupiter. It's going to be rocking and rolling, you guys. Through spring, summer. Yeah, So this oracle card is just for the now, getting through this lunation, heading towards this weekend, because this weekend is a bugger, you guys. It is a bugger. Okay, so Can you see that? Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones. I call on you and welcome you here now. Ooh. Very pretty. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. Yes. So I haven't even shuffled these yet. I don't even know what they look like. I don't. They just said, take me home, open me up. So this is like the full, as she says, I'm the full moon oracle. I am the new reset start point. That's what this oracle deck is about, the reset point. Ooh, I like that because I've been kind of feeling like I wanted one. Good thing the oracle is so smart. Okay, so this is going to be the card for Aries. Now, Aries, this full moon is taking place in your 8th house of shared resources, taxes, loans, debts. Your income sector is lit up in Taurus, but this moon is revealing a bunch of those other money things that haven't been addressed. Maybe there's some taboo associated with it. Mars is going to be bringing up issues related to home. And the other thing causing some issues with this would be in your friends sector. Saturn is in your friends sector. They're not shining so brightly when it comes to money and shared money. They're shared resources. They're kind of in a T-square. So if you have people, friends wanting money, things like that, you know, maybe hold off. This might not be the best time. You might not get that money back right away. Okay? So Aries, show me, these cards, they feel like they're just perking up and they're greeting one another and saying, hello there, hello, how are you? Okay, what do we have for Aries? Wow. You have the direction guardian. Choose your path. So, with the tensions that come up with this full moon related to money and income and your friends, you're in the driver's seat. You need to delegate and choose. You hold the keys to the money, the ideas, the income. Your second house is all lit up. Everything of substance, the things that you could need or want, your values. What is being highlighted about your values? And where is it that you need to have courage with those values, with your assets? You are in this very nice place of being able to choose your path. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. The Ten of Cups. Now this is the after tarot. One moment after. See, we're in the space of reset. The Ten of Cups. You're going to have to choose your path on those things that you want to share, the resources you have, and having it guide you here. The Ten of Cups, the fulfillment of home and family and your loved ones. So we have choose your path. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Wait, let me, this, 11:32. Okay, so we still have a little bit of time before, because we'll do the Tarotscope. Taurus. Now, Taurus, the sun, Mercury, Venus, Uranus is all in your first house of self and your identity and your vitality. I mean, you hold the keys to everything. You are things want to change. There are new ingenious ideas coming to you. Right now, this full moon is lighting up the area that has to do with your partner, marriage, maybe an open adversary. The thing that makes it more difficult is because, like I was talking about Saturn, Uranus, that is in your 10th house, what's crowning you, so that you have some friends, some humanitarian needs, issues, maybe some research, innovation, friends who are also have a lot to say about what you're doing and who you're doing it with. So what are you going to be doing here? So you. Protection guardian. It is safe to drop your shield. You're protected. There's a lot of big energy. You are having to meld and hold a lot of energy. You know it. So just don't hold it. Drop your shields and do something. Okay. You're safe. You can drop your shield. There is nothing intended to be malicious or harmful or hurtful, okay? But it is going detents. You have, oh my goodness, look at you, Taurus. Look at you, Taurus. Look at you, go, 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 go. Magician, your gifts. What are your gifts? Try a stab at it again with your gifts. Your God-given, that only you can do. This is what is really calling to you. Drop, shield, magician. Now, if you love somebody who has one of these signs, keep this in mind with your loved ones. Okay, for Gemini, this full moon is taking place where? Gemini, this full moon is taking place in your 6th house of routine. Self-care, you get your teeth looked at, time to get your teeth looked at, go to the dentist, go see the doctor, your fitness, your health, your diet, your exercise, okay? Taurus is right now in your 12th house of bad fortune, maybe secrets, bad spirits. You need to really explore kind of what's in that 12th house that might be hidden, maybe meditate on that. Because there's a lot that wants to pop open, and it will have an effect with your health. Gemini. The water guardian. Connect with your emotions. This Mars in Cancer is going to force you to connect with your emotions. Be careful of overheating, though. Talk about a belly full of desire, gut instincts. Connect all that with the emotions. Scorpio is going to take you to deep places, and it might be kind of a shock and kind of hard on the body. Okay? Gosh, she is so pretty. The tarot card for you. The King of Swords. Wow, that is a male in leadership. I'm thinking about laws. I'm thinking about an expert. I'm thinking about someone who's being rather blunt and going to tell you like it is. And there's some shared expectations here. There are some shared resources, money and resources when it comes to your health. Check your insurance, your plan. You might need to get a new health plan with, I think you can register until, what is it, May 18th, you guys? Okay, Cancer. Cancer, you've got Mars. You guys, are you feeling fired up? Cancer, watch your digestion. Actually, everybody, watch your digestion. Mars and Cancer heats the waters up in your body. Cancer is the sign of the digestive tract. Pay attention. If you're not getting enough water, you're going to feel it in your colon. If you're not having enough fiber, you're going to feel it. If you're going to have food allergies, this is when you're going to feel it. So your body is kind of screaming out, listen to me. Pay attention to me. So this full moon Cancer is taking place in your 5th house of true love, your children, your creativity, your expression, the thing that is you, your soul force, your sun, the thing that lights you up. Oh, great teacher. Look at you. Learn from spiritual experience. So this full moon is really, the veil is really, really thin. It is opening you up to teaching, a new teacher, taking all that you have, offering peace with another. You've been opposite Pluto for this long. This might be the time that whoever you're partnered with, invested with, or in business with, or your open adversary, there is a dove there. There is peace there. We can kind of let this go and move into a new direction. The Hierophant. Structure. The structures that are brought into your life, spirit, hello, church, is the church, or is a more organized sense of spirituality and camaraderie, or teachings with your expressive gifts from spirit calling to you. There is something bigger here for you to consider. Maybe it's in the background. Something established from your past. Maybe it's an old church, an old teacher. You're being called. In fact, I believe the Hierophant, is that not related to Taurus, the sign Taurus? So we have the structures, the spirituality, your creativity, your expressiveness, your children, your love, how you love. You have so much to offer. Boy, these cards are just so pretty. Leo. Now, Leo, you're kind of caught in a T-square, not T-square, a grand cross, because we've got planets in Taurus. We've got the moon in Scorpio, Saturn, Jupiter, and Aquarius opposite you. So you are having to share the spotlight. You're having to share everything. You're not so front and center right now. This full moon is taking place in your 4th house of home. It's revealing some things at home. It is revealing things about your ancestors and your family, your parents, how you grew up. I mean, holy crap. Oh my God, there might be some secrets that come out going back at least to 2018. Some really big shakeups, maybe with family. Maybe you've had some secrets that you've been ruminating about, but they're going to be bubbling up at home. And so the sun, Taurus, that's in your 10th house, your public house, who you are. So whatever is erupting, maybe with a partner or partnership, it's kind of going to be, whatever was secret is coming out, and it's going to be in the skies for everyone to see and know. So maybe get ahead of it. Think about how to deal with these things. Leo, you have, look at what the oracle says. Wait for important information. So don't react so quickly. Let's just wait on important information. What's the important information? What is the important information? Leo, what's the important information for Leo? Oh boy, 2 of Swords. Two not so good choices. I don't see really a settlement, but the time has come. You have to, poop or get off the pot. Poop is appropriate because Scorpio rules that. if you're feeling constipated, get some fiber, because this is going to be a really difficult week if you don't have the plumbing flowing, so to speak. Okay, so you're waiting on info, and you have the Two of Swords. That decision, you're going to be getting it at home, information, and those above you, your superiors, your job. And more will be revealed coming up into the next week. Yeah, this Saturday is nuts, so just wait on information. How smart is that oracle, huh? Okay, Virgo, my Virgos. So Virgo, you're nicely positioned for this full moon. This full moon is happening in your area of communications, your third house, like your siblings, brothers, sisters, your neighborhood, your community, kind of where you go around in your routine day to day. You move around, even online, your typical websites that you go to. It's happening down there. Tech, digital, communications, publishing, media, friends, neighborhood. And the sun then stretches out that in the area of higher education and the law. So you, this full moon, keep in mind, please. Ooh, mountains. Stand your ground. Don't be a pushover. Okay? Because here's the thing. For you, Mars is going to be lit up in Cancer in your 11th house of friends. So you might have a pushy friend. You might be having someone kind of pushing you with, hey, help us out with this humanitarian effort. Volunteer your time. Do this, do that, do this, do that. You're in your neighborhood. And then you feel like there's bigger laws and rules that you have to follow from over there. Maybe someone doesn't live so close to you and is muddying the information in your business. Stand your ground. That's all you got to do. You stand your ground, then you can go hide later. Oh boy. Six of Wands is a shared celebration, a celebrity card, fun. There's going to be a change in how this fun is going to be done. This is also your friends. This kind of goes within the neighborhood speak, okay? Things are changing. Demands are going to be placed on you. Stand your ground with those people, whoever they are. Stand your ground. And you have the Six of Wands reversed. How you guys doing? Oh my gosh, I am loving these oracle cards. Cal Gray. Okay, Libra. Libra, you. So this full moon is taking place in your area, the 12th house, where you like to retreat, relax, kind of recuperate, heal. The area, I call it secrets and hidden enemies. It's kind of in your blind spot. That is where your full moon is. The sun is opposite that with the Venus, Mercury, Venus, your ruler, the 6th house, in your day-to-day routine, in your health sector, in your diet, the people that help take care of you. This area is the military. It's the area of service. So you've got the area of service, your day-to-day routine, but then this full moon is revealing a secret. It's giving more information that's been building up since 2018-ish, give or take, a year or two or more. So through this week, leading up to Friday. Friday's difficult. Oh, look at you, Summer. Oh, my bee, you guys, that bee in my, sorry. The bees also symbolize goddess, community. There was another one, but the goddess within. So I love that this bee is saying summer, the sun, tend to the sun, which is your health care, your health, your routine. But the full moon Scorpio says, bask in joy and light. Just take it in. It's been a difficult, oh my gosh, Libra, cardinal signs, you guys have really had a hard time since 2018, 2020. I mean, you have been way stressed, way stressed out. You have been, absolutely. And so the tarot for you, this full moon, keep in mind, Magician. It's time to get your mojo going. Your exquisite gifts that you were here to plan and play with and have fun with your divine talents. It is time to enjoy that again. I feel like it's been way too long for you. It's time. So you're going to bask, and you have the Magician. Okay. Scorpio, dear Scorpio, you are the reason why everyone is gazing up to the skies, wondering what a pink moon is, because it's dark outside. Why is it a pink moon? Well, Taurus. It happens while the sun is in Taurus. Pink, my goodness, you're all over the place. Pink is very Taurisian. Holy crap. These cards feel like they just want to burst open and just throw cards everywhere for everyone. Global. Think big. Scorpio says think big. The farthest reach you can possibly imagine. I am going to pull something out that will shock you. Scorpio says there are some conflicts and disagreements, but you're running the show. You only get one full moon a year. Use it. You are in the driver's seat this week. You've been working so hard with the Saturn Pluto conjunction. Worked very hard like a workhorse while all those planets were in Capricorn in 21. Things have eased off a little bit, but Aquarius brings you back to home. You've been reassembling stuff at home. You've been working on your home. You've had a lot of great ideas, making it pretty, big plans. Home. You are the sign of shared resources and money. What for Scorpio? Oh, ignite your passion. Oh, I feel romance, you guys. Ignite your passion. You've worked so hard. You've got Cancer fueling you. You've got Cancer working really hard behind the scenes for you. In the 9th house, lands far away. You've got Cancer working for you all over the place. Scorpio, this full moon. 8 of Cups. Well, so what now? Look at the moon illuminating the 8 of Cups. At one point, you had to walk away from something. At one point, you had to set some things up for other people. It's been kind of a disaster in some respects, in some areas, but it's like you are taking stock, being the sign of purging and elimination to assess what needs to be done with, because we need new space to ignite passions. I love it because Scorpio is the sign of passion. And then the 8 of Cups. This is also very spiritual, that just sit with this full moon. It is going to speak so much to you, says the Scorpio. How are you guys doing? Hi. Thank you, T-Bar. I know I'm totally thinking about you, T-Bar, my Scorpio. And there's another Scorpio in here. Yeah, T-Bar, my guy's out of town. So, anyway, TMI, sorry you guys. Sagittarius. So Sagittarius. This full moon, Sagittarius. Oh, I messed it up with the Libra. I might have to go back and the full moon was taking place in your second house of income, okay? I went backwards and not forward. Still, it doesn't hurt though. 12th house, chill. Oh, that's what it was. Because I'm supposed to tell you to chill out, relax and bask, consider your incomes and what you're sharing. You can work your magic. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, sorry about that. I did not mean to confuse anyone. So Sagittarius, actually, you're the one who's having this full moon in your 12th house of secrets, hidden enemies, retreat, rejuvenation. This can be a tricky place for you. Sagittarius, you're the sign of optimism. Lands far away, people from foreign lands, law enforcement, philosophy. At one extreme, you can get extremists. But the archer, big ideas, big dreams, big goals, risk taker. This full moon, Sagittarius. Be brave and honest. Now, I know, dear Sagittarius, when you are sharing your boundaries with Scorpio and Capricorn, you can feel isolated at times, maybe not totally connected, maybe a little lonely, because you're kind of the life of the party, you know? This full moon is asking you to be still. Things are going to open up. Maybe you've procrastinated, not thinking about them since 2018. But my goodness, do everyone a favor. Be a knight in shining armor. Be brave and be totally honest. This is where your faith comes from. If you are not going to be brave and not be honest, it's difficult to have faith and hope. Kind of makes people a little jaded. So be brave, honest. What's for our saggy friends? My goodness, look at you. The sun. This is going to usher in the best of you, being brave and honest. Just imagine that which you can rise to, your eminence, your highest good of you, the sun in your traditional home, the 9th house, is in its dominion. It has the most favor there for you. There's a lot of favor still waiting for you. Be brave and honest. We've been kind of in this charade game, all of us, but let's lead by example, okay? And help us all, because look at all that brilliance. Look at all that brilliance. Sun, oh, take care of your heart. You have to watch your heart this week. Sun is ruled by Leo. Leo rules the heart. Okay? Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn. What are you doing this full moon? This full moon, Capricorn. It's been a workhouse. You've had all the power of the galaxy, 2020, huge. But now Mars has moved into Cancer in opposition to you. These are your partners, but you might be getting some pushback, some defense, some people you need to listen to, okay? Capricorn. Look at you, got that too, the great teacher. Look at you in Cancer. Look at you guys. You in Cancer, your partners, your opposition are working in tandem together for something bigger. I love this. teacher, spirit. You have so much. You have, I don't like to use the word stockpiled, but you have got the resources. You're the resourceful one. Everything you've been able to sort through this past couple years and get us ready for something big. It's time to do something else now with how you've been doing things. It's time to get moving on something else now, the Chariot. It's time for success. It's time to build that momentum up. Go for it and go for victory. You have a partner. Look at the Chariot and the Hierophant. There are beautiful things to be built, incredible things to teach. Talk about the foundation of your world, our world. It's such a great, this is paying it forward. It's payback. We all went through hell in 2020. We have our Pluto return next year, and it's time to get a move on and get things in place, okay? We're looking to you for the resources. Speak up, share, take action, help out, okay? Aquarius, now you are kind of in the midst of this stellium in Taurus, the full moon in Scorpio, and you've got Saturn, the structure, the rules, the establishment, the say-so. You've got Jupiter, the luck, but you might not be feeling like everyone's is exactly listening to you. There's a lot of stuff being said at home. There's a lot of stuff being said above you on how things should go. So this full moon is in your 10th house. It's crowning you for everyone to see. I don't know if it's a job, but related to stuff at home, it all goes together. So Aquarius, this full moon, concentrate on. Oh yes, winter. Take care of your needs. Now, here's the thing. It has been incredible for you to have Saturn in its absolute truest dominion at home in Aquarius. Like our friend, is it Michael, that says, it's the king killer. You don't owe anything to anyone. You are the humanitarian, the visionary, the rebel, but always the higher good. Most comfortable in the season of winter. I love winter. You have to take care of you so you don't burn yourself out. That is what's happening, getting pulled in a billion different directions, things not circulating, that you're drying out, very much drying out. Vitamin E, I don't know, vitamin E just popped into my mind. Take care your skin. Your skin is dry. Vitamin E, all those good skin things. You have to take care of you. You just need to put everything down. I know this has been incredible energy for multitasking and getting a lot done. You don't set this precedence now, okay? Be in the regular routine of self-care. This full moon above you, tarot says, it's supposed to be right side up. Wheel of Fortune. This is about being in the flow with things. When you're like this, you're not in the flow. You give it up. You want to take care of yourself so well that everything just runs like clockwork. You have things that are getting sorted out at home, in your career, with other people. You have been like the cog in the wheel, so to speak, okay? Chill, okay? Take care of you. We need you. Pisces, that your ruler Jupiter is in Aquarius right now, late degrees, 27 degrees. It's coming for you in May. We're going to have a switch coming up at the end of May for a couple months. And Jupiter will be in Pisces before it retrogrades backwards. So Pisces, you are in a beautiful position you probably have the best positioning of anybody with this full moon, because you have Aquarius there occupying your 12th house of secrets. That's the real estate you own. So it's nice having that work for you. In your house of true love and children and creativity, you've got Mars and Cancer helping out. And then over there in the 9th house, also Jupiter ruled, Sagittarius, aim high. You've got this full moon in Scorpio, higher education, your faith. What, Pisces? The mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. Yes, it's moving quickly. I have a Pisces in my household that is loving this energy, and things are moving really, really, really fast. But you Pisces, you also need time to reflect, to recharge, because then otherwise you end up like a wet noodle and can't do anything, and it takes forever to get you recharged again. Take time to reflect. And what's the card? What's the card for Pisces? The Hierophant. I'm getting more about your faith, your practices, your philosophies, the structures in your life, those structures that you are tethered to with your children, with your family, where you guys go to, in your community too, but even far away, there is a calling for you. Hey, we're over here too. Don't neglect us. You need to figure out where the Hierophant, structure, religion, government, fits into your life, because things are changing. They're changing a lot, and they're changing quickly. Okay, so this is the full moon, you guys. I can't impart to you how much is happening with this full moon. Like I said, it reaches all the way back to 2018, and especially this that 6-month period from June through November. How difficult that was last year. We're going to be getting a lot of information. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this full moon chart now. Yay! Over Washington, D.C. and see what's going on with our country. Okay? How are you doing? Greetings from Canada. Whew. Oh, good, Bonnie. In the process of recharging after retirement. Good. Okay. Where's my glove? Here's my glove. Okay. So good. I didn't skip anyone that time. I need to get these cards drawn from our original 4 before I chance it, and maybe. So we'll do this afterwards when we get to contracts. Rhonda, Sophie, Beth. Why can't Martha? Okay, so usually with the first 4, I pick cards for. These, I shouldn't have put this away. These are the cards for all of us as a whole, okay? Our special group. I will draw these now so I don't forget. And we'll tackle this at the end. Okay, we've got like 11 minutes. 11 minutes to the full moon. Oh, and this weekend, this upcoming weekend, if there's a time for you to lose power, lose plumbing, electricity to go out, that kind of stuff, I would look towards this weekend. So I'm not asking you to stockpile. I'm just asking you that when you go to the store and you buy something, maybe just buy one more thing. Or if there's something you think you're going to need in a couple weeks, then normally you'd push off, maybe pick it up earlier, like maybe allergy medicine. Because there's themes with this 3rd quarter moon. It's like the reverse of the deep freeze Texas kind of. Okay? Not as bad, but there is potential for that wickedness of weather to just suddenly erupt and last, okay? So please consider that this week. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, what does Rhonda have for us? Love and let your heart be loved. It was such a hard year last year. I think a lot of us kind of forgot that with our social skills, that it's okay. Sophie, for all of us, stand your ground. You know who you are. We're working with fixed energies. These things take time to establish and root and move forward. Don't let anyone talk you out. Beth, Arrow. Yes, surround yourself with protective energies. So this would be a good full moon for us to do that. I think I need to light my sage. For our group here, Martha. Be brave and honest. That it's the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. So let me write this down. Heart, guardian, love. Be loved. Stand your ground. Be brave. Okay, so there. So now I will put this board away, out of erasing distance. That's a mess. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have 6 minutes to go. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay. Let's look at this. This is the full moon over Washington, D.C. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I have some other notes that I took. Very, very, very good notes on what this is activating. Here we go. See, that's what it's activating. Got it? So, I love this full moon for many, many reasons. Full moon in Scorpio. President Biden is a Scorpio. I love that his sun is 27 degrees Scorpio. That his sun was conjunct the galactic center back on, was it November 18th, 2019? He was meant to be here. It is just was written in the stars. Same with Kamala. So there are things in this chart. It seems like we're getting ready to pull the trigger on some things. But just saying, in Washington, D.C., on the ascendant, we have Sagittarius, meaning this is the horizon, this is Earth spinning, but where D.C. is, the stars, the sky coming over the eastern horizon is in Sagittarius at 21 degrees 58 minutes. Sagittarius, Merrick Garland certainly is getting a move on this. Sagittarius rules the law. It's our law enforcement. It's our philosophy. It's our higher learning, our higher thinking. It's our courts. It's our Supreme Court. It's also extremists and extremists from other lands far away. So the ruler of this chart is Jupiter. It's down here, this area that has to do with income, values. I just feel like this is full of January 6th insurrection stuff. And over here on the descendant, we the people, is 21 degrees Gemini. This is interesting because Don Julio's natal sun is here on the descendant. His moon is over here on the ascendant in Washington, D.C. So I feel like the news of this week, this full moon, is balancing the relationships about Donald here in Washington, D.C. with lawmakers, lands far away with his secrets, and Mars, we the people, actions he took aggressively against we the people or on our home ground, or with partners to either benefit him, see this big trine, or to serve him and create some chaos of Neptune, of things we don't know in our neighborhood. We have the North Node, the public servant here. 6th house, public servants, the military. Look at all these investigations that are already being announced. We've got Secretary Mayorkas with the Department of Homeland Security. We have now Merrick Garland announcing investigation into Louisville and what happened there. You know, the Attorney General there, that is Mitch McConnell's son-in-law, nephew, something like that. So this is kind of what is in the balance of what we're going to wake up with and go to bed with every night. The news we get. Now, what's in the skies when the sun rose at its highest point and then the sun set? Well, with these things that we're talking about with the law and neighborhoods in our discussions, we have Libra, justice, the scales of justice. That's all we're going to be seeing in Washington, D.C. The scales of justice with the moon. The moon represents the people. We the people. Things being revealed about justice. We the people. Scorpio. Secrets. The insurrection. I'm getting all insurrection here. And voting. And friends. Friends that made these things happen. Now, the other thing that's happening in this chart, really, the top of this chart is 12 degrees Libra. In the U.S. chart, this is going to suck for Donald. In the U.S. chart, at 14 degrees, here we go. You guys, this is coming up again. I can't believe it. The USA, her Saturn, the thing that brings stability, crystallizes things, brings things to form, like justice for all is an idea that we enact into a law. That in the USA chart is 14 Libra. It is conjunct the midheaven. So we are going to be hearing a lot about the United States and her scales of justice. On top of it, because we're talking about Donald, this 14 degree Libra, this is where his Chiron is, that asteroid, which is his wound that he wants to heal because he hates democracy. It hurts him, it pains him, and he's married to it because his asteroid Juno is there as well. So we're going to be hearing a lot about justice under Biden, but also the former guy and the deals he was making, interrupted justice, and those collaborations. The other thing that stood out to me here, we have this first house of self for President Biden. He's got Pluto right here at the end of this first house of identity. His vitality, who he is. He's got a secret. He's got power. He's waiting to pull that trigger. 26 Capricorn. Because it's right at the edge of this second house here of income and money. Values. And in fact, get this, you guys. You know, I keep talking about that Pluto return. We're getting a preview of it. This is the preview for our Pluto return, which is on February 20th, 2022. Because that Pluto is sitting right on this cusp. And when that planet is sitting on a cusp like that, it like opens up the whole chart. Everything communicates and falls into place. So now we're going to find out about destructive Pluto and our institutions, Aquarius, networks and friendships that Donald had to enrich himself. We got that. Down here, oh. The lower heaven. What's, beneath the feet in Washington, D.C., the private affairs, the stuff that we are defending. Well, Biden's going to speak on Wednesday. He is going to talk about the pain and healing we have to go through, because there's Chiron, the wounded healer in the area of communications. His ancestors being a president, he's going to be talking about our ancestors and past presidents and the pain that we've been through as a nation. Because get this, we also have, where is this? Oh, whoa. 5, 10. Asteroid America. She is ready to go. This is like, she is really close to the lower heaven. In fact, the lower heaven is exactly equidistant, the midpoint between Chiron, the wound we have to heal, and America asteroid getting ready to defend the F out of our nation. He's getting ready to lob a grenade of sorts, figuratively speaking, because I think we have got the Wuhan asteroid here at 16. And I think he's getting ready to lob a type of offense to protect home because we were so wounded. We haven't watched Wuhan work with our leverage. I've only been able to watch and share with you guys how it's destroyed us, because this Wuhan asteroid is tied to, 9/11, Pearl Harbor, the deep freeze in Texas, and the 1918 Spanish flu. So Asteroid America has Wuhan at her back, and I just feel like something big is going to happen. Because get this is where it gets really, really tricky. We have the sun here, which represents POTUS in this 4th house, defense, home, our people. He's got a plan. He's a healer. He's got the law. The 5th house cusp belongs to the sun. This is POTUS's house in DC, his real estate. Well, get this. Remember I told you how powerful cusps are. This cusp is at 10 degrees. This is why it's going to be super shocking. This cusp is at 10 degrees. So this sun, in about 3 days, is going to go about 10 degrees Taurus. 3.5 days. It's going to join Uranus in Taurus on the 5th house cusp, which is in square to Donald's Pluto at 10 Leo. This has to do with other people's money. Scorpio owns this real estate. Something is happening because right behind Uranus, shocking news, shocking things, we've got Venus, women, money, votes, favors, Mercury, evidence, communications, emails, dialoguing, contracts. And it's going to lead to the 6th house of public servants and who is involved in that. Something's gonna give. Can you show us what's gonna explode? I have to use this one. What's going on here? What's going on here with POTUS? Can we look yet? Oh, come on. Show me, please. I'm getting one card. Money. Money laundering. What's this Wuhan attack? What's this? What is America defending? America is defending our values, our leadership in the world. Charity, leadership, money laundering. But this is squaring off with Donald's Pluto. How does it hit Donald's Pluto? The truth. that is an assault. That's an attack. That is truth. That is, he's done. Holy cow, you guys, he's done. He is done. He's done. Oh my God. What about his, what, I can't even speak. This, he's done. What's the income? How does it affect, what's the Saturn with his income? King of Wands. That's like an angry Putin, MBS. Unfair justice. Donald made things happen for another leader of a nation. I mean, that could be Egypt. It could be MBS. It could be Qatar. Most likely Putin. It was not just or fair how he gained money, how he gained income, and he did favors. What kind of favors did he do? What's the biggest favor? The biggest favor. Eight of Pentacles. So this propaganda, but I'm out. Is it hacking? This is hacking. Six of Swords. They penetrated for Russia. Queen of Wands, Russia. Ten of Cups. That's usually the Republican Party. It's the Proud Boys. It's the insurrectionists. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's that. Let's do the Tarotscope. I think we are in our full moon, you guys. I can officially do that now. How are you guys doing? Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh, I can. It's here. I know. It's here. How does it feel, you guys? I feel like she is ripping off a Band-Aid. She doesn't care if it hurts. Full moon. What do we need to concentrate on here? I've got my Astro dice. Thank you, T-Barb. Marjorie, Pluto retrogrades April 27th to October 2nd. Oh my. There we got Saturn. Income. Five for the fifth house. and holy crap, you guys. Gemini. Don Julio is a Gemini. The North Node is a Gemini. You just can't make this up. So we've got Saturn. We've got the fifth house. And we've got Gemini. I think, you guys, when this Mars hits, okay, first, I'm going to tell you what it's going to hit. Right now, it's 2 degrees Cancer. When it hits 3 degrees Cancer, that is USA Venus. Money, women, children, assets, values. When it hits 4 Cancer, that is related to the Christmas eclipse 2019 that killed Soleimani. And then when Mars hits 5 Cancer, that is USA Jupiter. And the thing is, I think a lot of this is over here in the 8th house. Sag 12. Yeah, this I believe is in the, this is in the 8th. This has to do with debt and taxes. So Mars is going to lob that one. And then when it gets to 8 degrees Cancer, that's Donald's Mercury. That's his kids. That's his contracts. That was Soleimani. We're going to find out about stuff going on in the Middle East. Okay. Okay, let's do this Tarotscope. Where are my those cards? How are you guys doing? Do you feel like you've been like having your third eye open this week? Could you feel this full moon like rolling in, uncovering things? I will tell you, I was kind of hyperventilating the other day when I realized all the things this was setting off. But it's kind of like, this is it. We had that shutdown in January of 2019. The Mueller report was denied around March. We were so confused. We could not get our act together. We were just sitting there because the sign of Cancer had nothing, because everything, all the power and eclipses were over by Capricorn. Well, by the time we got to summer, like May 2019, June, Mars went into Cancer, there was an eclipse, and that is when USA got her mojo back and she could start fighting back. But we're running on fumes. It's been 2 years. We're exhausted. Everything's been on the other side again. This Mars in Cancer is ready to work, and work quickly. I do not see this administration wasting one iota. We so desperately need this Cancer, Mars in Cancer. It's going to work so hard, and at the same time, it's going to be confronting that 2020. It's going to do a lot of confrontations of the past 2 years, and nobody is going to be able to swing the narrative otherwise. It's just going to get it done. Everyone's going to be like, who's in the driver's seat here? The cosmos. So this GOP is going to get its arse handed to them. I mean, it already, my God, Russia, holy cow, are they getting their butts handed to them. Okay. I know, then COVID hit. I know, right? I wonder, thanks for mentioning that, Connie, because we couldn't defend ourselves then. Like, I feel like this is going to help bolster our immune system, bring us some more vibrancy, so we're not so much on the defense of it, but more can attack more, regardless of what people are doing with masks and whatnot. Watch Biden's speech Wednesday night. It is going to be pivotal. Okay, let me lay these cards out for this full moon. Secrets. What do I got to do? Hidden eye mail. 11th hours of friends. Nope, that's not right. It's crowning us with this full moon. Okay. Oh, I told you guys, these eclipses, there's some change we're going to have. Lunar eclipse. I need a good pen. I need a good pen. A good pen. Is that a good pen? I need a good pen. I don't think I like my pens lately. earth element instability. This showed up last week, and it really gave stability in specific when it came to sanctions and the Russia. This is where this showed up. Oh boy. First house. Who are you, DC? What is going on with this full moon? Capricorn IUs. I just heard Biden in my head say, I'm using our best defenses, our best tools, our government using their resources for a purpose. So we have Capricorn. The secret. The South Node, life's debts. Yeah, okay, so South Node, speaking of, what's conjunct the ascendant? The South Node, 23 degrees Sag. This was that new moon eclipse in Sagittarius where we were releasing a solar leader. That's the secret. We're releasing Donald. So we've got the South Node, debts, and who we are indebted to. Hidden enemies. The 11th house. This goes two ways. Our allies and Donald's allies. But this is over DC, so our secret enemy, our hidden enemy, actually is the bigger plan with our allies. So it's not against us. So in the 11th house, our friends. Oh, Aquarius. I know now. Our allies and friends may have information about the insurrection or other terrorist-like activities against the United States. What's crowning Washington, D.C.? Air element. The comms. I feel like this is his speech. But there's other communications that they're monitoring. The 9th house, law enforcement, lands far away. 5th house, creativity. That is interesting. So President Biden with his cabinet are going to have a new way of law enforcement and enforcing laws here at home and abroad. 8th house, shared resources we have. The second house of owning. Really? It said they were going to go after income, and looky here. That's income. The second house has to do with money and income. We've got Saturn and Jupiter. There's a lot there. Look at, oh, this is also conjunct the moon, we the people. 7th house, partners. Open adversaries, Scorpio, we're transforming our relationships. I transform how we do business, how we talk to each other, how we negotiate, how we work together. 6th house, public servants. Oh boy. Please tell me this is the FBI going out to get everyone. Well, I see a grand trine here. So this moon is pulling in a lot of good things. Public servants, this could be the FBI, it could be Intel. Our military. Oh boy. 5th house of the sun. What do we have? Our roots. Look at that. 4th house, roots. This is about defending home. Who we are, where we came from, what we're doing. And the 4th house here says our 3rd house messages. Our messages about the pain we've had to endure, Neptune, the lies, the deceit. This is also toxins, viruses, well, that's Scorpio, but illness too. So now I have not seen this much activity in a Biden Tarotscope. since he took over. He minds his own business. Look at, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 houses already you guys, something's happening. Okay, 4th house, 3rd house, communications, Mercury mind. Ooh, that's such a Donald card. There's like some sort of explanation is coming to us about a bunch of stuff affecting our relationships. My God. Oh, you know, today Apple has that update protecting how Facebook and apps cannot track you anymore. I wonder if there's a lot of Facebook information coming out too. Digital media too. 2nd house, income gains, owning. Sagittarius, I see the law. I see the law. Holy crap. And lands far away. I see the law. Far, far away. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, that's exactly what the horoscope looks like. Like with Donald, we never, you know, I just never really knew what I was going to get week to week. But okay, so let's lay out some cards. The Biden administration, and then I'm going to use this one for whoever's the recipient of whatever's happening, okay? So, okay. Capricorn, let's see what's going on here. See, these cards slide so easily. Oh, okay, we'll do both. Oh, whoops. Oh, wow. 4 of Cups reversed. An emotional decision has been made. He's pondered long enough. The 9 of Wands, I feel like reversed. He's had a plan. He's had our defenses up, meaning he's been very tight-lipped about that. I feel like this is about information that's coming out on what they're working on to inform us how on issues like defense and issues on where we've been and where we're going. First house, I see him speaking already at his speech. The Lovers, reversed. Okay, so now recently this Lovers reverse card has been showing for me. Look at that sword there. The ideas that we were in love with Russia and the ideas of extremism are no longer going to fly here. Capricorn, I'm going to use my authority. The Lovers has been showing up for me as insurrectionists. The Secret. America's back. This is what we're going to do. The Queen of Cups, the hidden enemy. Which way a hidden enemy? It goes either way. This has not been revealed yet. So they're laying low right now. This has to do with our allies. And what else? Because it's an ace, I always draw another card. How we're going to win. Our victory with this plan and our allies with, I think, us being attacked. This is Aquarius, I know. The 11th house, friends, wishes, hopes, dreams. Oh boy. So we've got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles both reversed. Putin, Donald. It also can represent Biden is no longer being supportive of anyone who's going to use their monies against our friends, but it also could be saying, I'm not supporting materialism anymore, that we are going to be down to earth with stuff. Crowning DC, we have this dirty, rotten Page of Pentacles, you guys. Has been showing up so much recently. He's letting the cat out of the bag. He is naming names, you guys. So this has been, a lot of it has been like with Matt Gaetz and like his, you know, the fun showing up and paying for stuff. People smaller, younger than him. Not accepting bribes. The United States is not in the business of accepting donations and payments. I feel like with this air element communications, they're also watching extremists and what they do, how they do it, and transfer knowledge and information and valuables. This could vaccines too. Getting vaccinated, supporting and helping eradicate virus carriers too. Ninth house, lands far away. Look at all these reversals. So we have, it's reversed. The Ace of Swords reversed. All the lies that we have been told. The time that we were attacked by foreign adversaries and they've penetrated our networks. Grab another ace, another card. The Queen of Swords has to do with our laws, nation's laws. Laws that were overturned. This is a bunch of stuff. These are attacks, they're laws, they're here at home, they're abroad. This also reevaluating some false information, rescinding things. So I can't wait to see Speaker Pelosi and Vice President Harris sitting behind him at his speech. That is going to be amazing. Shared resources. No, it is. I just got this card for Donald that it was over. So the world reversed is we used to operate in a world that was efficient. But because of COVID, because of these attacks, things are not going the way we expected them to. We have to adjust. We have to change. We have to change the way we do things. We have to change the way we work with others and share our resources. We have to make sure all of us own everything together. We're changing course somehow. Seventh house. What is this? Seventh house partners. Open adversaries. Timing. Again. This can go either way. Again, Scorpio, we are transforming our relationships and our partners. We are going to change the way in which we do things. If you're going to be in the flow and help us, we'll work with you. If you are going to obstruct, be harmful, be a stick in the mud, get out of here. Get out of the way. Sixth house public servants. My gosh. It's Eight of Cups reversed. This full moon. Public servants. So we're taking a pause. We're coming back. Build back better. We're coming back. We're assessing what we have, how we've been doing it. Things have broken off. We can't do things like that. we have to take stock of what we have in our agencies, our intel, our FBI, our public servants, our military. Take stock, our health, health. Reassess, redo. Okay, he just feels like he is full of so much information. So the 5th house said, look to the 4th house roots and how we defend our nation. And we have, okay, so the 8 of Swords, upright, this is terrorism. Reversed, not terrorism. This is also clemency, relief from terrorism. We're getting relief from terrorism. Now the 4th house said, look to the 3rd house messages. Strength reversed. Oh, this is not supposed to be reversed. We are strengthening our, our defenses are stronger than you can even imagine. Where it's being poured into, and like stuff we've never heard before. It's really interesting how we're really protecting home. Who comes here? Our neighborhoods and our families and our communities. 3rd house Mercury mind, the Page of Wands. This has to do with bad news we have had in poor areas, underserved areas, how they've been exploited, lied, cheated, are most vulnerable. We got that news, we never really paid attention. We're a redo. We make the decisions, not donors, not other people, other states. And the 2nd house of income, we have to tackle how money has been coming in, because it's been manipulated. For some have had a great time, others not so. This is the tax code. This is where we're getting more income from, because it's been exploited for so long by a select group of people. We're not doing. Holy cow, is he doing a lot? Okay, so I am going to do this one. I'm just going to lay this one over, because this one I was working with earlier. It felt it was working well with the GOP and Don Julio and the Russia and all of them. So, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Oh, I know. I'm so upset about Saturday Night Live. I love it. And they're going to have Elon on Mother's Day weekend. Are you kidding me? Ugh. It's like, we'll just take Miley. She knows how to do it. She can do the whole thing. We don't need him. We'll keep Miley. I don't do that. It was on you. Okay. It's officially Tuesday on the East Coast. Happy Tuesday. Happy full moon. Hi, Julie Hansen. It's okay. It's good. Okay, so here we go. Enemies USA, Don Julio, the stuff that's coming up this week. What's going on in DC? Oh, they think that they have these stupid plans. They're going to get away with it. No. You guys are such bad criminals because they're so sloppy. Look at it. Yeah, sloppy cards. Oh, income. This deck does not want to draw. You're going to. Holy cow. What goes here? Oh my God. It does not want to open up. Is that it? I don't know if this is the card, but the deck is letting me see this one. the government. Fighting the government. More fighting, more obstructing. So we have the Hierophant and we've got the Five of Wands. They think they are all that. Who are these people? This is, what is this? It's overturning Biden, and it is Putin losing power. Putin and his friends. The Secret by those people. The Page of Wands is new. The Secret, this is overseas, news overseas. They are trying to avoid doing stuff so we don't pay attention to what's happening overseas. So it's like a false cover for what's really happening overseas. The Hidden Enemy. Defenses. They don't have any. They are out of luck. Their friends. The money laundering. They want to really protect this money laundering, but what's crowning them, their plan sucks. They have totally lost balance. They've left a digital trail. That's not smart. Lands far away. Queen of Wands, they want to reverse policies that hurt basically Putin. They're trying to act like he didn't do anything, but really they're still getting directives from him because queens are nations. Wands, dear leader, is having problems. Eighth house shared resources, oh my gosh, I just want to. So Queen of Cups reversed, they are trying to overturn the United States and her relationships, her resources, her allies, her monies. They do not want the United States to touch the tax code or anything like that at all. They're going to do whatever they can to avoid that. Their partnerships, they have the Ten of Wands. These are their election burdens. They've got some serious election burdens and they do not have a solution. We have the sixth house of public servants. Donald is out of money. He's out of votes. He's out of time. He's out of cash. 2, 3. Fifth house of the sun. Five of Cups. Trying to get China to help out. This Five of Cups has been, for me, mostly China, but it also includes Russia, North Korea. They're still trying to hang on for them for leadership for some reason. Fourth house defenses. We have the Six of Swords, transmitting information. They are really uncomfortable with what's going on in DC. The Nine of Cups, their dreams are bursting in a bad way. They just can't get in because of these sanction things that came out. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. They're not going to be able to stock up with money from all those sanctioned people. Third house communications. They would really, really, really love it more than anything if only the Russia. That's what this Ace of Cups card is. The favors, the love for Russia, helping them. They help Russia. What is this about? Look at, because Page of Wands, that's my card for news from overseas, not going well. And here's the Russia. Four of Swords. Oh, you know what this is? Communicate. These guys are not smart. They know they cannot win an election. Nigel Farage is coming in to so-called help energize the base. They're counting those votes in Arizona for entertainment purposes only. They're not letting anyone watch. I think they're inserting malware, or they're trying to do a forensic study on the ballots in Arizona to see how their hacking or their malware or failed. That's what they're doing. But we know what they're doing. Second house income get. That's why they don't want me to see the income. Ace of Swords is an attack. Reversed. This is embedded inside of a system to access a gain, money, income, or election machines. This is cyber. There you go. The star. This is the star. They are trying to still rig, hack, insert malware, ransomware to get ahead. But we're on to them. We know how they manipulated things in the past. The law sees what they're doing. They're such hacks. I can't even. Okay. There's your Tarotscope. The full moon over Washington, D.C. We're getting our mojo back. Things are going well for us. Things are going well. So, let me check in with you guys. Oh boy, we've been going for a while. I want to do contracts really quickly, because the other day, Spirit, when I did those contracts, is because kind of knew what was happening this week and trying to maintain our stability still. Here's the rest of this deck. So I got to get this stuff cleaned up. In fact, give me 5 minutes. I will be right back. I have to go. You know, I got to go. 5 minutes. 5-minute break. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me get this cleaned up. Let's see. What a relief to get this full moon. I feel like we can finally push forward. Like that Aries new moon said, don't look back. True. Don't look back. There's so much change. And I know this is the Taurus Scorpio full moon, but we are still in the Aries lunation. We don't get the Taurus new moon for a couple weeks yet. So we're still going to be working this. That's why we're doing contracts. We're still working this Aries lunation because it's new energy, a new start. And Man, I am so glad we started this back in November with it, and I just heard the little mergoat say, "So are we." It was a big mess we were rolling into. We got things settled and organized before we were heading into the storm of not reconstruction, but recovery and redirecting. So here's this. Well, that's not going to work. Put this here. Put this here. I can. There's this. Okay. So, this is your homework. I'm going to show it to you. Grab paper, pencil if you can, if you guys are staying for contracts. We're still working this Aries lunation. It's so important. So, if you're new, welcome. Some people do new moon wishes. I do lunar contracts. This lunation this year especially really demands that we are thoughtful with the cosmic energies that are handed to us and what we do with these energies and how we're creating a new world and a new frontier. And everything that has been shoveled at us the last couple years, very difficult, but everything is in flux and in change. We are also getting ready for our Pluto return next February 2022. So our contracts, this 2021, we're kind of bridging worlds from the crap we were in to get ourselves straightened out and pointed in the right direction for what this Pluto return is calling to and through us. Okay? So for simplicity's sake, now new moon contracts, they're like wishes. I use the words, I want this or that. Whatever words work for you, please use them. And so our first four here, Rhonda, Sophie, Beth, Martha, drew the 4 cards, the oracle cards, on what we should be looking at, going through this full moon and pushing towards. You guys, I'm telling you, in 3 days, it's going to be crazy. Into this weekend, we're going to square off with Saturn. This is a tough week, okay? The storms, the weather is going to be crazy. Enjoy it right now. It's going to get kicked up here. So, I love this. So Rhonda had the heart. Love and let yourself be loved, because you know what? We've kind of forgotten. That's what it is. I'm feeling the pain of being disengaged for so long. You know what? I don't want these ones. Let me get a different one. Oh, the pretty cards. The pretty cards. The pretty cards. Oh. No, I haven't used those in a long time. So, the pretty cards. The Everyday Enchantment Tarot. We have the heart. Let love and let yourself be loved. I have a sense on what we're doing, but what is it? Show me more. Ooh, the devil. Okay, so this is what it is. The devil, that's the former guy. So I want to remember how easy was to love just for the sake of loving. I want to easily let my guard down. It's been up for so long. I've forgotten socially how easy and normal it is. I want to release this defense, this overactive defense easily. And easily resume swimming in liquid love. Give me, let's see, I want opportunities to practice love and to strengthen this love vortex again. Better than ever. Build back better. So, I want to remember how easy it is, how it was to love just for the sake of loving. I want to easily let my guard down. It's been up for so long, I've forgotten socially how easy and normal it is to love. I want to release this overactive defense easily and resume swimming in liquid love. I want opportunities to practice love and to strengthen this love vortex again. Better than ever. Yes. I want a happy, full heart for no reason at all. Okay. Thank you, Rhonda. I want the great divide of us and them to be purged from the collective being with harmony, tranquility, and care for one another. Yes. Okay, Sophie. She had the card to stand your ground. I think when I was doing the horoscopes, I think Virgo had that one as well, because these aspects are set up so that there's going to be a lot of tension and there's going to be a lot of noisy people trying to tell you what they think you should do. And you are going to get caught in the middle of a lot of ugly stuff. So the best way is just to stand your ground this week. This is a crazy week. You want to be planted firmly on the ground in your shoes, your energies. Stand your ground. What do we need to know? Eight of Wands. That has to do with speed, efficiency. Okay, so things are going to be going quickly. Okay, I see. Okay. Look at all that activity. With all of the intense activity, dramatic drama. There's gonna be drama. Strong desires this week. I want to stay in my space, and stand my ground. I want to be totally comfortable, confident, secure in my position, no matter what. Even if people try to slow me down and talk me out of stuff, talk me out, I want the universe to tell them to buzz off. Get the hint? I want to be disagreeably agreeable. I want to agree to disagree, and that's just perfect. Thank you. And give thanks. So, with all the intense activity, drama, there's gonna be drama this week, strong desires this week, I want to stay in my space and stand my ground. I want to be totally comfortable, confident, secure. I can still listen in a loving way, but I want to be so confident and secure in my position no matter what. Nothing can sway me. Even if people try to slow me down and talk me out of stuff, I want the universe to tell them to buzz off and get the hint. I want to be disagreeably agreeable, whatever that is, but I want to agree to disagree, and that's just perfect. Thank you. We're done. Next subject. Just don't want to get sucked up into that. Stand my ground. Okay. Beth has protect energies. Yeah, this is going to be a wild one. Who needs to protect their energies here? What do we need to know from Beth? What do we need to know from Beth this week in protecting our energies? Yeah, Larry, don't fall off your chair. Stand your ground. Tell that chair, buzz off. Okay. I feel clingy, neediness, grabby, domineering, parasitic, Okay. I want a new experience in protecting my energies and aura from you know who, those toxic, clingy, manipulative, parasitic people. I want a new way to interact and ideas I never considered before. I want to change up my routine and my setting, my environment to take the time of adhering to my safety, my comfort, my protection. I want great ideas and great people to interact with otherwise. Okay, so I want a new experience in protecting my energies and my aura from those toxic, clingy, manipulative, parasitic people. You know who I'm talking about. I want a new way to interact and ideas I never considered before. I want to change up my routine and my setting and my environment to take the time of adhering to my safety, my comfort, my protection. I want great ideas and great people to interact with otherwise. Something new. I just done with the old routine. Done with the old routine. Protect your energies, stepping out into new things. Okay? How you guys doing? My feet are glued to the ground with cement. Hey, you guys. Okay, last one. Last one we have. Martha. That was a knight. That knight said to be brave and honest because, you know, they say the honesty is the best policy. We're having new revelations with this full moon. We're being shown things that might shock us, that might really have us rethinking things at our core with people in a new way. We've never been here before, so we want the best start with those things that are uncomfortable, that no longer, I keep getting no longer serves you anymore. Scorpio is about the sign of purging, releasing. So you have to buy into the fact that you're purging stuff. Be brave and honest with what you have to, okay, what are we purging? That's where it is. Death. Oh my, that is... Death is the card of Scorpio. Things end. Things change. We're changed for good. There is no going back. So, I want to be radically honest and brave for me. I want to look at those things that are ending. Those things I know I should let go, but am afraid to do so. I want to be honest with my inner fear of me. And be brave to see something else. I want to reframe these endings, the deaths, that keep lurking. I want to bless them, love them, and love me more, to have faith in me with what is beyond my biggest fear. And I'm loved and okay anyway. Wow, that was heavy duty. Oh my God, Martha. Do you guys transform in that? I could feel stuff shifting. I want to be radically honest and brave for me. I want to look at those things that are ending, those things I know I should let go but am afraid to do so. I want to be honest with my inner fear of me and be brave to see something else. I want to reframe these endings, the deaths that keep lurking. I want to bless them, love them, and love me more. Do you have faith in me with what is beyond my biggest fear? And I'm loved and okay anyway. Wow. Martha. Oh, Martha is bringing it. Talk about the Scorpio full moon revealing. Wow, that was so powerful. That was so powerful. Wow. Okay, so been going for a couple hours. I'm going to end it here. I love this note that we've ended on. I love the tools that you have looking ahead this next week. We've been in the crucible, but I really feel like we're in that space where we really are taking the last step out of the darkness to a totally new world. We have to let go of the old, even though it's so comfortable. We've been waiting for us. We've been waiting for these moments for so long for us. And they are here. looking at us in the face saying, now what? Go for that. Go for that. Okay, so that's it. You guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you, moderators, as always, just rock stars. You guys are totally amazing. Be easy. You have what it takes. We were meant to be here. We're getting there. We are here. We've changed so much just in the past 6 months. I don't even recognize myself from 4 years ago, 5 years ago. You're loved. We are also loved. Unlimited potential, unlimited options. Don't look back. Okay? So you guys have a great night. Thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Cartomancy. Thank you. Thank you, Marjorie. Thank you, Holly. Looking forward to your asteroids. Good night, Bonnie. Thank you. And thank you, Rhonda, Sophie, Beth, and Martha. That was awesome. Okay, good night, Marie. See you later. Bye. Thank you, Larry.